In a way, my art practice can be summarized: a location, a space in which image, text, performance, and situations intersect. So it is a kind of meeting place where many contradictions happen, and it's through those kinds of contradictions that the work is made. Back in 1995, I think, I started working as a graphic designer for a theatre company, and I've always seen that as the first sort of like step towards becoming an artist. And I feel that even from that first step, it was already very complex, because I was essentially producing a printed material for a theatre company, which I thought of as a kind of art practice. Not because I like to torture people looking at it, or not because I'm trying to be confusing, but I feel that we live in a world that is very, very layered, and we live in a world that has so many things going on, and it's just such ways to reduce and to simplify things. And I think the more we learn to deal with complexities on so many different levels, the better we get at and the better we get at developing political positions. One thing that constantly recurs in my work is the fact that I've always resisted the idea of the master plan, because like growing up in Singapore, everything is so defined, like everything is given to you, everything is told. You're told basically how to eat, how to shit, how to sleep, where to eat, where to sleep, And I feel that if in art making we do the same to the audience, that we tell them how to think, how to look at the work, how to react to the work, it's a total nightmare. It means that we are living in this bubble that everyone is just intoxicated with the same singularity. So I think what is important for me is to somehow open up possibilities on how we can look at things in different ways. And that for me it is political, because it allows you to think about things not in this one-dimensional way, and to also look at the underside and another sort of perspective altogether. For this exhibition at Macan, it is a work that is part of a series that I've begun in 2009 in Singapore, where I've started to write short stories. And these short stories will never be published on paper. They will never be distributed on the internet. They will never be told to someone else in a public space, except through this performance, which is a very simple task between two people, that there is an instructor who would work with a member of the audience who would sign up for the performance beforehand to memorize the short story word for word. I made the work as part of a group show called Expo Zero, which literally means Exhibition Zero in French. It was curated by a dance choreographer from France called Boris Kamatz. And he runs a space in Rennes in France called Musée de la Danse, which is the dancing museum. And he has this group show where I kind of like a lot, but I also find it very frustrating, which is that every artist cannot use anything but only their bodies in the space. So I was literally actually forced to do this performance, because I can't dance, I can't sing, I can't run around naked, I'm not athletic, so I can't juggle or whatever, I can't do all the things that within this dance universe you could do. So the only thing I could actually do was to write. Well, the question of supporting artists is a very, very big one. And I think it happens in many ways. And I don't think it should be reduced again to like one or two ways. But I think it's very important that the artist is always given enough time. I think time is the biggest thing today in the world today, because we never seem to have enough of it. A friend of mine has a very interesting idea that institutions are actually nothing more than artist assistants. They are really only there to help, to assist in the production of art. And of course, sadly, most institutions have gone in many other different directions. And I don't think it's a bad or a good thing. I don't want to be ethical here. But I feel very strongly that there is really this possibility to produce more inventive ways to produce art, let's say, with the artists.